Hey guys, Team Mitchell here, and today we got our first place Flames of Destruction sneak peek 60 card Lightsworn deck profile. It's undefeated today, and my matchups were Subterra Zoo. That deck's actually pretty decent. Let me know if you want a deck profile for that too, from a buddy of mine. Then I played against ABCs, then Paleozoics, and then finally I played against the mirror match, which was really interesting. So, as you can see, I pulled the Topologic Chisbana, which is really sick. It's the card on the page, on the box. And my other pull from my 5 packs were the new Trickstar Ultra. So with that said, let's get into the deck profile. So first, for Lightsworns, double Raiden, double Wolf. This ratio is correct because I don't play any solar recharges, so 4 Lightsworns is really enough for the deck. Even though it's called a Lightsworn deck, these are the only Lightsworns you play. Best card of the deck, 3 Snow. For some reason, this card's really stubborn for me, and I only milled it maybe 2 or 3 times during the whole tournament today. But every time I did mill this, I won every single time, because Snow is just a blowout. It turbos out your Giant Rex, everything, and it books your opponent's really good disruption. Definitely need to main 3 of these. Next, for Predator Plant Engine, 3 Scorpio, 1 Brick, 3 Lone Fire. Really good. The Plant Engine is amazing because I play Cyphering package, so when you Lone Fire and they Ash or anything like that, you can chain your Gamma and you basically get a free Omega. Zombie Engine, 3 Solitaire, 2 Unizombie, 3 Mizuki. This is the correct ratio. You don't want to play 3 Unizombies because it bricks. You want to see Solitaire more than Unizombie going first. Even though Mizuki can be a brick, and I see some builds playing 2, I really like 3 because I almost always go into 3 Mizukis because then it's easier to make double Omega and 2 rank 4s going first, which is really good. Next, final zombies, 1 Gozuki. A lot of people stop playing this, but I like it because you can send any zombie from your deck to your grave. Spearmaster pops a face up, and if it's banished, and if Solitaire is banished with this, you can use Solitaire to special this back on the field. Next, 1 Goblinberg. Even though Effect Failure is a thing, I really like this to get an instant access to a rank 4 or to a Synchro if you summon Raiden. 1 Photon Thrasher, really good going first or second because it's a free summon. 1 Thousand Blades, 1 Trick Clown, 1 Giant Rex, 1 Brick. These are basically your main 1-ofs that you must play for a Lightsworn deck. I don't play the Performage engine because, I don't know, I just personally don't like it. And I didn't have a damage juggler today, or I might have tried it, but I'm happy I didn't because obviously I got first place. And for my final cards, 1 Glow Up Bulb. Shoutouts to my friend Mateo for lending me this. This card, I can't tell you, it's so good for going into Nat Beast. And I only had room to choose between Trish and Nat Beast, but I'm happy I went with Nat Beast because every time I summon Nat Beast, I almost always won that game because there's so many decks like Pendulums that play Spell right now. Even though I didn't play any Pendulums, every time I made Nat Beast, my opponent literally just scooped because they couldn't play. Next, 3 Gamma, 1 Driver. Again, shoutouts to Mateo for lending me 1 Gamma and 1 Driver. These really helped. Gamma is just so good in the Lightsworn deck because you play Lone Fire Blossom, so every time you tribute off the Lone Fire Blossom, the special plant from your deck, your opponent's afraid to disrupt because they know you have Gamma, and you have access to an instant Omega play if you summon it. To round off our hand traps, 3 Ogre, 2 Veiler. I feel like this is enough for the deck because it's a 60 card deck, so you're bound to see at least one of these hand traps. You don't want to play too many because then you're going to brick. Again, I don't have Ash, or else probably would have played them instead of the Veilers, but these Veilers are really good for the mirror match because I was able to Valor interrupt their things with Valor, which was really enough, like their Predaplant Scorpio, because you discard one for cost. When you Valor it, it's a huge blowout. And that rounds off our monsters. Going to the spells. 3 charge, don't need to explain this. 3 billion fusion, don't need to explain this. Triple desire, 60 card deck. It's must of 3. 3 left arm offering to get your grass. 1 Ovs, 1 foolish burial, 1 monster reborn, 1 soul charge, 1 Rhoda, 1 gold sarcophagus, and double twin twisters, because a lot of people in my locals especially were playing a lot of back row decks, so I really wanted to see my twin twisters going second. So that rounds off the main deck, 60 cards. Next I'm going to go on to my extra deck. It's kind of like a weird build of an extra deck because some people might not disagree with my options, but I feel like it was really good, my options, so let's get into it. 1 YUGIOH, 1 Curious, 1 Borload, 1 Missus. These are the 4 link monsters I play. YUGIOH is really amazing because I almost always go into him every game to draw 4 and put 3 in the back of our deck, and he's really good for utility to extend combo extenders. That's a special one from hand. Really good. I never went into Borload, but because no one ever made a huge monster I couldn't deal with, but Borload's a must-have because if there's anything you can't deal with, you just summon him out and just take control of it. Curious is really good, sends any card from your deck to your grave. Missus, you know, the whole Invoker and Heroic Challenger play, you need to play him. 1 Seraph Knight, 1 Michael, just banishing to remove, and it lets you mill 4 on end phase. So, sorry, mill 3 on end phase, which is if you don't have a lot of cards in your grave, you can just make him. Maybe dump a snow from your deck to the grave. Only double Omega because 3 is way too greedy, and you only usually go into 2, which is enough in my opinion. You don't really want to go for 3 because, yeah, again, that's too many resources. Nappies. This was going to be a Trish, but I'm really happy I played Nappies. It's way easier to summon out, and that's why I play Glow Bulb. Negates spells as many times as long as you can mill 2. 1 Dweller, 1 Minerva, 1 Tornado Dragon, 1 Amaterasu. I also thought this card was a little bit greedy, but it was really good because on your turn, it lets you special a banished level 4 or lower monster. On your opponent's turn, you can add a level 4 or lower monster that's banished to your hand, so it lets you add back your hand traps like Ogre, Valor, Gamma, any of those, which is really amazing. And yeah, every time I made this, I was in a really good position. 1 Invoker, and last Xyz, 1 Castell. I don't play Lightning because, like, a lot of people in my locals again were playing a lot of back row, so I didn't think I could just resolve Lightning most of the time because they could just strike at summon or something. That's 2 spots in your extra deck, which is not very good in my opinion. Finally, for my side deck, I played the Kaiju package. 2 Lancia for evenly matched and for any banishing deck like the Mirror Match. 3rd Valor. Regeki. Again, another shout out to my friend Mateo for lending me the Regeki. I saw it twice, and the first time I saw it I still lost that game, but the second time really helped. So big huge thanks to him. 2 Called by the Grave. Really good going first. 3rd Twin Twisters. 2 Debayer. And 2 Anti-Spells. So that rounds off the deck profile. I hope you guys appreciated it, and good luck if you haven't opened Flames of Destruction yet. I heard there's the new hand trap, that new trap card. So yeah, please like and subscribe for more videos.